Welcome to World Transits Today, practicing in the tradition of Stanislav Grof and Richard Tarnas, blending consciousness research with astrology. I'm Art Granoff. Today, April 27, 2021, Archetypal News Network episode. We explore the interesting correlations between today's world transits and the chart of U.S. President Joe Biden. From last year to today, we notice Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto all tight in conjunction. The coronavirus growing, accelerating. Lots of space between those teeth that were clenched pretty tight in 2020. Last year's triad is expiring, relaxing the enclosed fist and tightened jaw. Time for some relief. With world transits pointing towards a new beginning, a fresh start, we notice in the sky Sun conjunct Mercury, Venus, and Uranus. On today's Archetypal News Network episode, we'll unpack these transits, which are similar to the birth chart of President Joe Biden. Is Prometheus living in the White House disguised as President Joe? Sudden change. Open the window. Fresh air. Looks like it so far. Meet Joe Biden. He served as Vice President of the United States for Barack Obama from 2009 to 2017. Previously, he was a U.S. Senator for 36 years. Born and raised in Scranton, Pennsylvania, Biden graduated the University of Delaware before earning his law degree in 1968. Joe Biden was not a hippie. He was elected to the U.S. Senate from Delaware at age 29. Shortly after, Biden's wife Nelia and one-year-old daughter Naomi were tragically killed in an automobile accident while Christmas shopping. The man knows deep sorrow and renewal. Biden was a longtime member of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee and eventually became its chairman. Let's take a look at his chart. We see Biden's chart parallel or correlates with 6 planetary combinations in the sky today. Here's the world transits in the sky with Joe's natal chart. In the sky we have Saturn square Uranus. Biden has Saturn conjunct Uranus. Today in the sky we have Sun square Saturn. Biden has Sun opposite Saturn. And in the sky, Sun conjunct Uranus. Biden's got Sun opposite Uranus. A super solar guy, Sun on 7 planets. A direct actor. What you see is what you get. The 4-planet stellium in Scorpio. Sun, Mercury, Venus, Mars. He's smart, appreciates beauty, and accomplishes. He has Sun conjunct Mercury, also in the sky. Logos, the brilliant solar light shining on his mind, enlivening his intellect. His rational thinking's illuminated. His je ne sais quoi. Sun conjunct Venus, also in the sky. Eros, he's friendly, big smile, charming. He identifies with beauty, with aesthetics, delight. Biden knows love. He has a dog. Here's Biden in his first Saturn return chart when his wife dies in 1972. He's freshly elected to the Senate, just 30, and his world is shattered. We see Saturn return at 7 degrees. Saturn conjunct Saturn transits operate within 20 degrees. He knows deep sorrow. He goes downtown, resurfacing a few years later, regenerated. Back to Joe's chart. With Saturn square Uranus in the sky, Joe has Saturn-Uranus conjunction. Saturn's the principle of time, limit, confinement, where we've been and what was. Saturn's concerned with tradition, bringing pressure to continue. Uranus is freshness and excitement. What's new? Pressure release, where we're going, what may be. Saturn defines what's contained within a framework. staying safe behind walls, laws, or popular culture, enforcing our determination to persist in the same way, and finding ways to block or frustrate what's new. Why take the chance? Think of Saturn as a process of binding, holding it all together, as growing into, assuming responsibility, and going forward within a set and setting, staying within boundaries rich with cultural values. Saturn also is status and judgment, who's on top and who's not. Saturn Sirius restricts plans, closes doors, tightens consciousness, tangling our hangers. Also, Saturn builds as in structures to support us and those we value. The outer planet Uranus is further than the end. Uranus past the edge, past Saturn, past cause and effect, points the torch towards what's new and encouraging. Uranus, sudden arousal, the all-access laminate. Also trickster, bringing uncertainty, disrupting plans. It may be difficult to focus on commitments, even when we must. Saturn with Uranus, finding freedom within a method, emancipation within limits. Our train to the future, gliding along on established tracks. Saturn leans back, tight, restricted. Uranus leans forward, open, release. Saturn-Uranus as the recent inauguration of a new U.S. president. Open the window, fresh air. President Joe, symbol of change, reawakening on the job, with the other party blocking any forward attempt towards change. How about in our lives? May we ask ourselves, what's ending and what's new? Sun opposite Saturn, with Sun square Saturn in the sky. The focused individual, leader of the pack. Captain, the one who makes the rules. He was a U.S. Senator for 36 years. Sun opposite Saturn, individual achievement, grounded in method. Or the Senex-ator, stuck in tradition. Hey, get off my lawn. Sun opposite Uranus. Sun conjunct Uranus in the sky. He's Prometheus, overcoming dark, scary night. He's waking up to his fresh task, birthing the new. Or the shadow side. He's the lone wolf, too eccentric to cooperate or compromise. We notice Venus opposite Saturn. Venus square Saturn in the sky. The smooth talker, finding beauty and value through a system. The long-term relationship. He also knows severe loss in love. His wife and child died in an auto accident shortly after he was elected to the Senate. Tragic deaths of his loved ones. And Venus opposite Uranus. Venus conjunct Uranus in the sky. A welcomed juicy kiss. Fresh love. Exciting intimacy. Tenderness with wings, sheer delight. And Robert Hunter asks, which of you to gain me tell will risk uncertain pains of hell? I will not forgive you if you will not take the chance. How about Joe Biden's outer planet transits? We notice he has Uranus opposite Mars from May 2020 till the end of March 2023. Standing up for what he believes in, direct action. And what an apt transit. He's the fresh warrior, battling for what he believes in, the U.S. new direction. And during the tail end of the recent Uranus square Pluto, 2007 to 2020 transit, Biden gets an almost 3-year Uranus square Pluto transit. From July 2018 to February 2022, Biden's Prometheus, stealing fire from the gods towards rebirth. Originally labeled Sleepy Joe, he leaps out of retirement, winning primaries, capturing the Democratic nomination for president. From his basement, He emerges to beat the incumbent president, worshipped by some as Holy Father. The former president's election czar says we had the most honest election in U.S. history. Let me say that again. The former president's election czar said we had the most honest election in U.S. history. Neptune trine Mercury, 4-year transit from March 2019 till April 2023, contrasting the intellectual style of the former president, Biden's imagining what can be done, demonstrating empathy, and Neptune trine Jupiter from May 2020 to March 2025, 5-year transit. Neptune trine Jupiter, with our rich imagination amplifying our sense of the sacred. We feel pretty good, encouraging us to drop artificial boundaries between us. We're inspired, or we may fantasize our way into trouble by idealizing something big, then watching it dissolve in the light of day. Neptune trine Jupiter, widening our view of the sacred, softening boundaries, revealing all people as us. And President Biden has Pluto transits. A brand new Pluto square moon just hit in February of this year till January 2027. The ability to go deep and experience emotional transformation. The ability to help bring forth or midwife birth and growth of all kinds. The capacity for deep emotional catharsis and transformation. He has Pluto opposite Jupiter from February 2018 until October 24. He's in the middle of this transit, deep striving for excellence, achievement. Or the underworld kingpin, the self-magnifying dictator, to be on a high horse, to talk down on others as if from a position of great moral or intellectual superiority. Let's hope not. So, thanks for tuning to World Transits Today, everybody, as we explore current world transits with the birth chart of Joe Biden. World Transits Today is available every day at my website, Reference Astrology, and the audio version available at Apple Podcasts. And see you tomorrow.